My mother used to tell me I was her little miracle, not because I survived anything, just the opposite, because something never showed up when I did. I was born on July 26th, 1999. Night birth. Full moon. The room was dim, but my dad had a camera, an old-school camcorder. They still have the footage, and you can clearly see it. Everyone else in the room casts a shadow. I don't. It's not subtle. It's not a trick of a light. My tiny body rests on the bed, but the floor beneath me is untouched. I move. Nothing follows. I reach for the nurse's finger. Her shadow stretches long across the tiles. Mine stays gone. My parents tried to explain it. Doctors said it was a fluke. Physics. Lighting. But it wasn't, because it never changed. All through childhood. No shadow on sunny days. Not in streetlights. Not in flash photos. And then, around age 13, it started to change. Not that I had a shadow, but I'd see others' shadows where they didn't belong. One time I was sitting on the toilet, door shut, lights on. I looked down, and a shadow moved across the floor, like someone walking past. But no one was there. Another time, I was playing in the backyard. The sun was high. I still cast nothing. But I looked to my right, and there was a shadow of me, standing just a few feet away. Not moving. Not mine. When I told my mom, she went pale. She never told me what she saw in the hospital that night. But she sat me down and said something I've never forgotten. If it's yours, it'll come back eventually. And when it does, don't let it touch you. I thought she was being dramatic. But then last week, at 25 years old, it returned. I was brushing my teeth when I saw it. The shadow. Behind me. Attached to me. I laughed at first. It had been so long, I figured it finally caught up. But then I turned off the bathroom light. And it didn't go away. It stayed there. In the dark. It shouldn't have been visible. But it was. And it moved when I didn't. I stepped left. It stayed put. I held my breath. And it breathed. Chest rising. Falling. Even though it was flat on the floor, it moved like it had lungs. I turned the light back on. Gone. But I could feel it now. Following me. Watching. At night. It stands at the foot of my bed. I don't sleep anymore. Last night I blinked, and it was on the ceiling, directly above me, stretched long and thin like oil. It whispered, "You were never whole. I've come to fix that." I tried to run. The lights in the hallway all blew out. I got to the front door, and my reflection didn't move. I watched myself frozen in glass, mouth hanging open, eyes wide. Then the reflection smiled, and its shadow twisted like smoke. I've locked myself in the bathroom now. The lights are still on, but the shadow is inside the mirror. It's waiting. It said my name, and then, "You don't have a shadow because I took it with me when I left. You were always mine, and now I want it back."